everyone, and this is 75909, the Mclaren P1. It is 168 pieces, and its age group is 7 to 14. So, let's get to what I like to start for this review is what gives the name of the set, the Mclaren P1. So if I take out all these extras you get, we do have a nice car mold, I do have to say. If you check my speed build, you could see how this thing was made, and this thing, surprisingly, it needed 168 pieces, but it's a bit smaller than the Chevrolet Corvette, because the Corvette is 178 pieces, I think, and the Mclaren P1 is only 168 pieces. And for a small amount of pieces, you actually need 2 manuals just to build this car. Is it complicated? Yes, it is a bit complicated with the builds. I mean, it's kind of complicated and not complicated. When you see the parts, it's going to go pretty quick to build it. I do have to say, it's a quick build. That's really what I have to say for it. And I'll give you guys a nice front view of this car. So, let me get this car a bit closer. As you see right here, Lego really worked hard on this mold of the windshield, which that's its own mold with a print on it. So it's a special mold, I'm guessing, that's exclusive to McLaren. And I feel like this could have been used for the Chevrolet Corvette. It would have gave it it would make the Corvette look a bit more sleeker in the front. But it's an exclusive piece to McLaren, of course. And I also like in the back how they put right over here, I like in the back how they gave it I forgot the name of it, but this is kind of when it's racing mode. If you're not familiar with the actual McLaren P1, this thing actually pops out, and it's actually faster than the Bugatti Chiron, I believe it's called. And also in the back, we have a nice view of the McLaren logo, as you could see there. I always like it when the companies put in their own names on the Lego products. It really makes it a nicer feel to the car and makes it feel like the real thing. And also on the side here, we have stickers on the front, and then it leads up to the side to give the eyes of the lights. So it was a nice build to make but the stickers got a little bit tricky, and usually in the back you get a lot of stickers, but surprisingly the front you really had to get these things perfect. Lucky for me, I tried my best and it came out very perfect, very close to it. And also I do like on the side here the build of this. It has that nice lip of the car, and it makes it look perfect. Like if I take a piece, this is all what we're using. 2 of these, and some I think these are 1x2 slopes. Some of those, so we're using 2 1x2 slopes, and it looks much better than what the box shows it as. So that's something for you guys to know about it. It has much more detail shown than what the box shows you. And for the, let me go to the back. For the back over here, we have these lights and just a little bit of a design here in the back. Let me zoom into that for you guys. So as you see right here, I do have to admit, I love how they put these lights here on the side and the logo, and then right under here, let me see if I could put in the light. We have 2 studs. Yeah, there you guys go. We have 1 by 2 studs wide. The bottom of it looks like, so probably you could put a license plate there and personalize it yourself. And I do have to say the interior on the car is not that good, but it's a nice interior. I just want to say the Chevrolet Corvette does beat with interior, but this wins exterior. It looks a lot like the actual McLaren P1, because like I usually say, when you make a McLaren P1, you gotta make it right. So, and also this was very elevated, making the interior. So let me give you guys an interior look right here. So as you see, it's a bit, how should I put this, a bit raw of a material of the interior. And right here, it's just a 1x2 stud long, and then long for the minifigure to get in there. And then we have this little control piece right here. So it's a nice piece, I do have to say. And we have a little bit of something going on here on the side for an armrest, I'm guessing. And of course the steering wheel. And this kind of looks like a steel seat or something. And I don't know if it's supposed to be silk or steel seat, like I was saying. And also, if I put a minifigure in there, like this fella over here, he can fit like so, but he's kind of, believe it or not, it is actually pretty quick, and you didn't even notice that you went in the car already, that the minifigure already hit the 2 studs. And then when you want to put him down, you forget. So the way he has to go in actually is his arms are going to be up like that. If I push him down, he'll pop out. And of course, the hood of the car goes right on him like so, and you could see him right through there if I can angle that, which, there you go, you see a little bit of him in there. And I do have to say, even if you're not a fan of Lego and you like these high performance sports cars, you should get one of these, because I am a big McLaren fan, and the McLaren that made me like them was the 570, I believe. Yeah, it was the McLaren 570, and it really did look like a nice car, nice and sleek, but the P1 does look much better. And also for the front of like the nose of the car, I call it, we have a little bit of the detail coming over here too. I do have to say, with designs, this is nice in its own brick built style, and it also looks more like the McLaren P1. But the Corvette, to me, it doesn't really look good as the actual car, but it's unique in its own way, like the McLaren is. But the McLaren looks more like the car. So if I take our driver out, this is McLaren's product. So of course he'll have his own special jacket to wear, and that's what his jacket looks like. It's has the McLaren logo, and it's a bit more sleeker than the Corvette one. And if I twirl him around, in the back it says McLaren, simple as that. Not racing, just McLaren. And if I take off his head over here, he has the same face feature like the other driver from the Corvette. It's a city face, so I don't know why they are using the same exact face for the same character. And the windshield, or whatever you want to call it, for his helmet is a clear helmet like the Chevrolet Corvette. So that wraps it up for the minifigure. And now, last but not least, we get these little bit of the border of the road, I call it, and we could put them right there. It was built, I believe, it was a 1x6 plate, and I think it could have been maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep, 6. So, and it also connects with the camera pieces. Anything that has the border like this, it can connect with it. Just, I don't think you should connect it with the camera, because it throws off the pattern a little of a 1x2 pattern, because it's just a 1x1. And right here we have these little cones. I do have to say, it's a nice simple build, but it really copies a lot of the detail, and we get 3 of those actually, so we can kind of put warnings so nobody comes to this high performance car or crash into it and know it's here parked for some special reason, maybe a delivery, maybe a race. So that wraps it up for the video. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.